I'll be the first to admit, I've never been a big iPhone person. You certainly couldn't call me an iPhone fanboy. But as a tech reviewer for the past 20 years, there's no question, every time a new iPhone comes out, I get a little excited. And so it's safe to say, I'm excited to check this out, the brand new iPhone 16 Pro. Tech it before you wreck it. What's up, geeks? I'm Kirk. Here it is, the iPhone 16 Pro. I know a lot of people are really stoked about the new iPhone 16 line. I'm excited too. I think the biggest new feature people are talking about is the new camera button that lets you sort of half press it, slide your finger to adjust some of the settings, and then full press to take a picture. I think that looks pretty cool. It's interesting to see Apple, known for their simplicity, adding another button to the iPhone after adding a button just about a year ago. But at the same time, Apple always seems to execute things in a very elegant way. So I'm excited to check that out. So what I'm gonna do for you today is I'm gonna unbox the new iPhone 16 Pro, show you what comes inside the box, take a close-up look at the phone itself, and then I'll power it up and show you the setup process, a real quick kind of dirty version of the setup process. If you wanna get that iPhone set up quickly, that's what I'm gonna do. So let's take this thing over to the table and get this unboxed. Here it is, the brand new iPhone 16 Pro in, what has now become a classic iPhone box. Taking a closer look at the back here. Not much going on, but you can see it says iPhone 16 Pro right below the tear-off tab there, designed by Apple in California. On the side simply says iPhone, the Apple logo on the top and the bottom. But again, this is a very minimal iPhone box, what we've come to expect from Apple, with not a ton in here. Let's open it up. We've got one pull strip that didn't quite come clean. Oh, that one worked out much better. Came right off. So let's do the jiggle and get the box open here. Okay, that wasn't as elegant as I'd hoped it'd be, but the box is open, and there it is. What do you think? The new iPhone 16 Pro looks cool, doesn't it? The 3 cameras there, and the silver back, titanium, whatever the heck they call this color. I'll pull the tab, pulls the phone out there, and yeah, you can see it's got that cover on the screen. Inside, we've got a USB cable, and we've got some instructions or legal stuff. You like how the instructions are kind of shaped like the box? They don't let the instruction manual, the square instruction manual, define the box. They make the box and then define the shape of the instruction manual based off the box. Kind of cool. So what's in here? Well, I keep saying instruction manual, but it really is not. It's a little bit of legal stuff. It's a card that says you no longer need a physical SIM card. It uses just an eSIM now on the Apple iPhones, and that's it. That's all. There is no instruction. There's no quick startup guide. Everything is going to be taught to you or kind of explained to you when you turn the phone on. Also inside is now a USB-C cable, and look at that braided cable. They really put a nice cable in here. I gotta say, Apple, they always do everything just to the point where it feels good. This cable feels like a nice high-end cable, even if it's probably 50 cents for them to make this thing. What is going on with this? This little straight jacket for the cable is quite impressive. Look at that. It's the iPhone straight jacket, and there's the cable. Again, really simple USB-C cable. Now that they use USB-C as of the iPhone 15, but you got the USB-C ends and the braided cable. Just a nice job giving you a cable that feels like it's a decent quality. And then let's take a look. On the front, again, you've got this piece of plastic covering it. Shows you what each button does. You've got the magic button. You've got plus and minus for volume. You've got the power. And then you've got the brand new camera button. Yeah, I can't wait to play with that. That looks cool. On the back, just kind of sleek looking iPhone look on the back. Not super different looking, I think, than the previous model. And when I pull that plastic off, you get the beautiful Apple screen on the front, the glass screen on the front. On the side, we'll take a look at a couple of the buttons here. We've got the power button, that camera button. I'm going to play with this more once I power it up. It's hard to really kind of do much. But on the bottom, you've got your speaker grills, your USB-C port right there. On the other side, again, you've got the volume up and volume down, and then that magic button that can be now assigned to do various different things, really whatever you want. So let me hold down the power button and get this thing powered up. As soon as the Apple logo shows up on the screen, voila, we know that we are now in business. There it is. Truth be told, that didn't take long at all. Hello? which has now become the way Apple devices boot up when you first power it up. They've got hello in multiple languages. Let's slide up from the bottom. Which language would you like? We'll go with English. Select your country or region. Of course, we'll pick the United States. Appearance, what do you want? You want default, you want medium, you want large. It's pretty smart they do this right out of the gate for people who need the larger icons, maybe people who are older or have vision issues. We'll go with the default though and hit continue. Quick start. You can use another existing iPhone to connect your device and get it all set up. I'm going to set up without a device and then go into the Wi-Fi settings and set up my Wi-Fi. Okay, I've got my Wi-Fi connected. It says it may take a few minutes to activate the iPhone. We'll take a closer look at the screen. You see the cutout on the top there. Look at the bezel. I mean, probably one of the thinner bezels we've ever seen from Apple. Beautiful, kind of universal all the way around. It just feels like this thing is put together very well. Data and privacy. All right, so how do I want to set up this iPhone? I will set it up for myself, not for my kid. Do I want to set up Face ID? I'll set that up later. Create an iPhone passcode. I will not use a passcode right now. It's going to say, you should. I know. I get it. I'll do it later. Do you want to transfer your data and apps? I will not transfer anything right now. And of course, it's asking me to set up my Apple account, which I will hide from your peering little eyes and set that up. Okay, you can open your eyes now. You can look. We're all done. Terms and conditions. I agree. And there we go, signing in. That's a cool little animation with all the different app icons floating around the Apple logo as it signs in and checks my account out. Hey, do we want to update your iPhone automatically? Sure, we'll do that. Location services, we should turn on location services. And now we wait. That took a while to set up location services. I don't know why. Do I want to set up cellular? Nope. I will set that up later in settings. I will skip that. Of course, this is where you would activate your eSIM. Screen time. We can set up screen time later in settings. Do I want to share analytics with iPhone, with Apple? Sure. How about app analytics? Yeah, the developers can have it all. Light or dark? I normally go with dark. Let's do auto today and hit continue. Silent mode. You can toggle silent mode in the menu. Okay, that's cool. The action button, the magic button as I called it earlier, and please press and hold to turn silent mode on and off. Oh, okay, so that's like the basic use of that action button. Oh, and look at those animations. Apple, you just do a good job. Look at that. Look at how kind of elegant that little animation is with the shaking bell. They just do things cool. Okay, not now. You can customize the button to do more. Right now, I'll just leave it at that. Camera control. So this is talking about the new camera button. Click camera control to open a camera app. When I click it, it doesn't do anything. It's not doing anything now. Let me hit continue, see what else it tells me here. It's probably going to walk me through. Oh, there it is. Cool animations. It's telling me kind of that's where the button is. This is how you use it. I like that they're pointing out the new features. The things they know that people probably won't be used to.
The colors of the sky fade with the setting sun.
Voice 1, Voice 2, Voice 3, Voice 4, Voice 5. I'll go with Voice 1, but I had to listen to all of them. I don't know why. I felt like it was satisfying. It's asking me to train.
How's the weather?
Okay, train Siri. It's wanting me to go through all the different things to train Siri on my voice, which I will do that real quickly here. Okay, Siri knows me. Siri is ready. Do we want to improve it? Yeah, sure. Share the audio recordings. Emergency SOS. It's talking about the SOS feature, which is cool. It can kind of call police for you if it thinks that you need police. Welcome to iPhone. Swipe up to get started. Let's swipe up from the bottom. Oh, and it's just asking us to close out setup. There you go. There it is. No, I don't want to set up cellular. I already told you. There's my home screen. And again, the screen itself looks really, really nice, doesn't it? Apple seems to have done a pretty good job. Let's jump right to the camera app because the one thing I do want to check out is that brand new button. It's asking me if I want to try photographic styles. That's one of the new features right now. I'm not going to play with that. I will set up later, so I'll tap the set up later button to get that out of the way. And let's see that button. So I'm rubbing it. I actually have to press it. So there, ooh, there it is. See that? Ooh, so that popped up the zoom. By default, it seems like zoom is the first function. So you kind of press it, but you don't press it all the way, but you do have to press it. And then you just go back and forth. It's like a touch-sensitive button. it really feels pretty intuitive, at least initially. Kind of impressive, kind of cool. I don't know how much I would use it. In practice, it's hard to say until you actually get the phone out there, give it a couple of weeks, and see, is this a button that I use, or is it one of those things I forget about? Because that's what I'm worried about with this button, is that I'll actually just forget about it and stop using it altogether. So time will tell, and we'll see. But taking another look at the back, the 3 cameras on the back, and again, this does remind me a lot of the iPhone 15. But you know what? If it ain't broke, don't fix it. I mean, they added some things. I do like the texture on the back. It's like a cool, glassy, metally, textury feel. I don't know exactly what it's made out of. I think it's glass, but it really feels nice. Nice piece of hardware. Apple, once again, look at that. Look at the corners, the edges. Everything feels just really well put together. Like a nice phone you can hold in your hand, you can feel good about. You feel like it's sturdy. It's not going to be super fragile, but it's also going to be elegant enough. I like it. I'm a big fan. This is the new iPhone 16 Pro from Apple. What do you guys think? Are you going to buy the 16 Pro? Are you upgrading from another iPhone? I'd love to know. Comment below what you're upgrading from, why you're upgrading to this, or maybe you're picking something else altogether. I read all your comments. I try to comment back all the time, and I'd love it if you subscribe to the channel. That really helps us grow here on Tech It Before You Wreck It. I'm Kirk.